Hello again. Welcome back to the Movie Buff Reactions channel, and for today's video, we're going to be reacting to the very first episode of Longbox of the Damned. For those who don't know, Longbox of the Damned is a sideshow that Lewis Lovhaug, aka Linkara, the host of Atop the Fourth Wall, does every October. It's a series of short reviews of horror-themed comics, and he puts them out once a day, every day of October, and occasionally he's done summer-themed Longbox of the Damned episodes. And this year, Longbox turned 10 years old, and for the past couple of years, Lewis Lovhaug has done bumper contests where fans can submit 15-second bumpers to play at the end of the episodes, and I've been submitting every year since it started, and luckily, in the most awesome sense, I've been selected every year. And sadly, there is no Longbox bumper contest this year. Lewis said that he's got a lot on his plate with the 10th anniversary and some other stuff, so there's always next year. A little disappointing, but I get it. And I just thought it'd be fun to go back into Longbox, because I've got such a long history with the show, even beyond the bumpers. Thought I'd react to the very first episode that he ever did for Longbox of the Damned. This is from October 1st, 2012. Hard to believe it's been 10 years since 2012. House of Mystery, Room and Boredom. I have no idea what this comic is about, but it'd be fun to see where Morate the Ghoul started. Hadn't done the animated intro yet. It's a good theme, though. Awesome logo.
Hello, my children, and welcome to the Longbox of the Damned.
Got more black around the lips and eyes. Definitely the beginning.
31 days, you shall bear witness to the horrors of the printed page, the four-color frights that comic books have been making for decades. I am your host, Moarte, cursed
Moarte.
to watch over these terrifying undertakings. How shall we begin this nightmarish occasion? If this is a show all about stories, and let us begin with a comic all about tales and stories.
I love anthologies.
House of Mystery began in 1951 as a horror anthology series, similar to Tales from the Crypt or The Vault of Horror. Much like its contemporaries, however, it had increasing scrutiny from the growing Comics Code Authority, which censored or refused to let comics be published with certain content, including elements of the supernatural. Unlike the EC Comics titles, however, House of Mystery endured, shifting its focus to science fiction and even superheroes. In the late 1960s, the book returned to horror with its host, Kane. For a time, it was even hosted by Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. But today, we focus on the House of Mystery series that began in 2008. To talk over the whole thing would take too long, so we shall focus on its first storyline, Room and Boredom. Kane's House of Mystery has vanished, but
you could cover it all
later,
today.
It is occupied by a bar and anyone who happens to enter it. The staff, however, are trapped inside its walls, unable to escape. Instead, all they do is tend bar. The currency for drinks, however, is stories. The first story is probably not for the weak-stomached, as it tells the story of Sally, the Hollow Girl. Why is she hollow? Well, let's just say she married a fly. Literally.
Mm.
It makes my tired old bones shiver every time I read it. There are other stories that are less horrific. While monsters are frequent, they are of different varieties. There's the princess who sought true love, but only created death. There's the
Candyman?
process server who got a sea monster to accept him as a client. There's Tommy Spatz, a gangster who slaughtered an entire crime family with a song on his lips and wearing only his boxers.
Sexy.
Of course, the real story is the house itself, and the adventurous architect named Fig, who believes that she created the house. And there, my children, is the real mystery. Who is it that pursues her? Why can she talk to houses? And who is the coachman, who is the only escape for those seeking to end their employment with the House of Mystery? The House of Mystery is a place for a good storyteller to take a break, have a drink, and share their tales to all who would hear them. It is a stopover for all dimensions, all places, all times. Much like comic books themselves. Today was only a quick look at the beginning of a series that lasted for 2 years.
And the quick look to a show that would go on for 10 plus years.
For too long.
Not a bad first episode to kick off the October exclusive show. I feel like today, again, he could cover all the stories because he's covered many anthology comics and he's able to get through all the stories pretty easily, usually in under 10 minutes. But the room and board thing, he only covered the one story, but yeah, that's kind of a shocker to see a lady married to the fucking fly. And of course, Morocte. Hard name to pronounce, but he's a great character and Lewis just eats the role up in the most delicious ways possible. He just gets the voice, the makeup, which is a little rusty here, but it's the beginning, but he gets it all perfectly, and that goddamn laugh is fucking excellent. And I don't know what else to say other than it's a good first episode to kick things off, and this series is still going pretty strong, and Lewis has hinted at the possibility of a Longbox of the Damned movie, which I would totally be on board for, just to see more of the Morate in action, see maybe him do something other than review the horror comics. The Atop the Fourth Wall movie, I know that was a mixed bag for a lot of people, but if you're a fan, I think you will enjoy it. If not, then it's going to seem like a very confusing, probably jumbled mess. I guess this is a good place to sign off. Hope you enjoyed my reaction, and I will see you again soon for more horror-themed videos.